Hi, my name is Marty Chan. I am a writer. I've been writing for about 25 years. I started working in theater, moved over to television, and in the last 10 years I started writing books for kids. One of my books is a really fun picture book called True Story, which was illustrated by Lorna Bennett. It's about two cats. Actually, it's about my two real cats. One of them is a pen thief, constantly stealing my pens. The other one is a stress farter. His name is Buddy. If you don't know what a stress farter is, it means when he gets really scared, he farts. I've also written books for slightly older readers. I have the Marty Chan Mystery Series, which includes the mystery of the frozen brains, the mystery of the graffiti ghoul, and the mystery of the mad science teacher. They're good, goofy, fun mysteries if you like that. But for World Read Aloud Day, I thought I would target readers who don't get a lot of books read to them and maybe they need to hear more of them. This is a book called the Ehrich Weisz Chronicles, Demon Gate, and it's aimed at readers ages 12 and up. Now, the Ehrich Weisz Chronicles is about a famous person from history. You might not recognize the name Ehrich Weisz, but you might recognize the name Harry Houdini. You see, Ehrich Weisz was Harry Houdini's given name. And Harry Houdini was a magician who became world famous for his escape act. He was able to escape from impossible shackles just like the ones that are holding me right now. Now, what would happen is that he would perform these amazing escapes so that people had no idea how he was able to escape from these impossible shackles. And today, I am going to read to you from the Ehrich Weisz Chronicles, Demon Gate, so you get a little idea of what went on behind the scenes of this world famous escape artist. So what I want you to do is I want you to sit back and get ready as we read a little bit from the Ehrich Weisz Chronicles, Demon Gate. Sleep was the young boy's enemy. He refused to lie down despite his mother's best efforts. "Mother, something comes at night. I don't know what it is, but I think it wants to hurt me," he whispered. Oh, such an imagination. She tousled the boy's curly blonde locks. "Aren't you tuckered out yet?" "I'm sure there's a creature in my room." He stared at a lacquered cabinet in the corner. The gilded design resembled snakes climbing to the top. "Sometimes I hear it knocking." She drew the soft cotton quilt up to his chin. "That's the house settling." "No, the monster lives in the cabinet. It wants to eat me." "Shh, shh, time to sleep." She turned down the oil reservoir valve on the astral lamp, but he grabbed her wrist. "Shh, please, leave the light on," he begged. She caressed his chubby cheek. "You know what you need? A bedtime story." He burrowed the back of his head into the pillow. "Yes, read me a little more from that book, The Prince and the Pauper." "The book's downstairs. Why don't I tell you a tale about a man who guides children to a magical realm where dreams come true?" "Who is he, Mother?" "Mr. Sandman. You can tell it's him by his bag of sleeping dust. He blows the fine bits of dust into children's eyes to make their eyelids heavy, and when they fall asleep, he transports them to a train which travels on moonbeam tracks all the way to slumber." "Do you think he's in the cabinet?" The boy began to sit up. She pressed him back to the pillow. "No, but he's on his way. If you're asleep when he comes, he'll put you in the car near the front of the train." He nestled into the bed. "Please, leave the lamp on so Mr. Sandman can find me." She sighed and adjusted the valve to brighten the room just a bit. Then she kissed her son's forehead and walked out. She stopped at the doorway. "Good night." A slight, high-pitched whistle cut her off. In the hallway, a tall man in a raggedy black suit stood a few feet away. Under his stovetop hat, his mottled face resembled a calico cat's coloring. The whistling came from his sickle-shaped nose as he sucked in air. "Who are you?" she asked, bristling. "What do you want?" He raised a metal claw-like hand to his lips and blew dust into her eyes. In the bedroom, the cherubic boy watched in horror as his mother slumped to the floor. Standing over her, the raggedy man in the tattered suit bent over her face and plucked a small orb. He deposited the bloody ball into the satchel at his hip. Then he touched the woman's face again. Mother, the boy stammered. Her body jerked in the hallway as the creature looked up and ogled the boy. His dappled face illuminated by the bedside lamp's dim light. He flashed a crooked smile, his yellow teeth stalagmites in a fetid cave. Mr. Sandman? No, flesh bag, the Raggedy Man said, his sibilant speech scratching at the boy's ears. Ole Lukaji won't be here long. All I want is your tasty peepers. And that's a little introduction to some of the creatures that Ehrich Weisz, aka Harry Houdini, has to confront in Demon Gate. So, that's it for me. Enjoy World Read Aloud Day, and hopefully that didn't give you guys nightmares. Take care. Have a great day.